All right, so back at the end of June, Tom Tuttle actually reached out on Twitter and asked if I could do a video challenge of what is the most comfortable pair of sneakers under $100. And honestly, it's a pretty hard challenge. At retail, I was thinking about that. It's really not as much value there because under $100 is not a lot of money for comfort sneakers. However, there are sales oftentimes, and right now I wanted to cover 5 of the sales that you can actually get right now for 5 comfort sneakers under $100 in top 5 format. So let's go ahead and get into this video, and shout out to Tom for this suggestion. Now, just to note, I will be covering more than these 5 shoes. I'll cover these 5 shoes first, and then I'll go over the rest of the deals because there's really good deals from Nike and Adidas right now. 25% off of Adidas sale and 20% off of Nike sales. So if you guys want to click the links in the description of the video and make any of the purchases from my suggestions, it's greatly appreciated when you do use my links. I do get a little bit of a kickback, and it lets the brands know that you guys mess with the channel. Always greatly appreciate it. Also, as I'm trying to get this video out to you guys soon enough, I have a giveaway going on right now that ends tonight on Instagram and Twitter. Basically, it will get you in a giveaway of 8 pairs of free socks, and we're giving away from my APTHCRY collaboration that I'm working with Seth Fowler on. I really love this collaboration. I'm super stoked for the release. 7/21 at 8 a.m. is the actual release, but try to get in the giveaway. I'll link those in the description as well. Jumping right into the top 5, comfort sneakers under $100. Now, just throwing this out there as well, comfort sneakers under $100 price range is comfortable, but it's nothing comparison to like the $180 price range. If you're looking for soft, squishy craziness, I just did a video on these guys right here. Probably the best thing that's released this year. None of these other shoes that are in the $100 or under category is gonna come close to something like this, or even like the ASICS Gel Nimbus 25s, which I did see your comments. A lot of people want to see a comparison between those and the Gel Nimbus as well, so I'll be working on that video hopefully next week. But first off, we have an old pair that's actually really comfortable, and we have the Nike Air Huarache for only $52. Now, retail on this one's only $125 normally, but for $52, this is a great buy, and even better, the colorway that's available specifically, I really like. It's kind of a panda-esque sort of vibe to it, and I know some people are fatigued with panda vibes, but personally, I've always liked just the simple black and white look of these things, and I think these ones look incredible. For me personally, Huaraches run a half size snug, so I'm a 9.5. I usually get a size 10. And this is a pair that was established many, many years ago in the 90s from Tinker Hatfield. A really comfortable pair, though, still in modern times. And even though it's not the softest and squishiest on this list, the comfort is there. And for only $52, I mean, honestly, that's a super nice deal. You have to use the code ULTIMATE, and this is the US deal only, unfortunately, as far as I know. But the code ULTIMATE will give you that discount down to $52. The next one on the list goes to another Nike shoe that's on sale right now, the Nike React Infinity 3. Those ones are on sale for $77, and retail on these are actually $160, so quite a big savings on them. I'm assuming this is a deep discounted sale because the new pair is going to be coming out eventually, but for $77, it's under $100, and this is probably one of the best well-rounded pairs of sneakers for under that $100 price range. They have a lot of great options for colors as well out there, but all in all, the overall feel for the Infinity React 3 is pretty awesome. And Details Move actually reached out on Twitter and asked, how would I compare these to, like, let's say a pair of Ultra Boost? And that was a good question. So I tried on an original pair of Ultra Boost and these side by side, and I'd say they're fairly comparable. Like, I have a newer pair of Ultra Boost 1.0s that I'm going to do a video on pretty soon. Gotta say, like, they felt really, really similar. I would say that the toe box section is actually a bit wider in the React Infinity 3s, which I found nice because I like a little bit of wider stance on a pair of sneakers. But the overall squish factor for the Nike React versus the Adidas Boost is actually fairly comparable. I think historically in my mind, I would have thought that the Boost was actually a little bit firmer than the React, but side by side, at least on the newer pairs of Ultra Boost 1.0s, they actually felt like the Ultra Boost was just a little bit softer underfoot. So fun to try them side by side, but at the end of the day, like for $77, you're getting a lot of value in the Infinity React 3s. So definitely something to consider under that $100 price point. Next on the list, we have a pair that I've talked about quite a bit, and that's the Adidas Explorer Boost, and they're on sale for $84 right now in probably 5 or 6 different colorways, and normally those ones are $160. Now, when this one originally came out, it was actually retailing at $190, which I thought was a fatal error. They dropped the retail down to $160, and then they've gone on sale for down to $84 already, which honestly, this is one of those shoes that if you like Adidas Boost historically, you're going to try these ones on and go, yeah, okay, these are the softer version of an Adidas Boost shoe. Like if you're comparing these to a pair of like NMDs, there's no comparison. The Explorer Boost is way more comfortable. Comparison to a pair of Ultra Boost even, the Explorer Boost has a lot more squishy feel underfoot than the Adidas Ultra Boost in my opinion. Even the Adidas Ultra Boost Lite. So it's definitely a pair to consider if you guys want some soft squishy feel. Again, I went true to size, but if you guys have a difference in opinion, some people mentioned that they fit big, but I have a little bit of a wider foot. So true to size was right for me, but leave a comment if you guys have a difference. Anyways, I posted them in lower than this price point, but $84 is a solid price to pick these up. And if you're looking for comfort under $100, you can pretty much look no further. These ones are great. Now, right now, you have to use the code SCOREBIG to get the discount for Adidas. Just throwing that out there. So SCOREBIG for Adidas, and Ultimate for Nike, and I'll link these in the description with the codes as well. Next up on the list for $80 instead of $160, we have the New Balance Fresh Foam X 1080 Unlaced. Now this is one of those pairs I did a review on previously. Super comfortable, nice stretchy upper on these things. A very freeform feel over top of them, but you have the 1080 midsole and outsole, which is incredible. It's just an all-around really nice pair of sneakers, and honestly, it's a lot of value here. Retail $160, you get them 50% off right now. The regular 1080s are nowhere near this price point, so it's really nice to see like an $80 price point on a pair of 1080s, and you have that same foundation, that same outsole, midsole. Now, the difference is the upper is a little bit stretchy, and it might be a little bit too free-flowing for some people that need like some extra lockdown. But just throwing this out there, if you're not using it for performance, honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's just something you can wear casually. Super comfortable in my opinion, definitely worth it at an $80 price point. And the number one sneaker that I would recommend under $100, it's honestly because of the value of the product. If it was $20 more, I would probably throw some of the other ones in front of it. But because you can get these now for $60 instead of $150, I'm going with the Nike Pegasus Turbo next. Now, historically speaking, the Pegasus Turbo and the Turbo 2s, two of my favorite shoes from the previous years. However, the Turbo Next was not the one that lived up to the predecessors. It just wasn't as soft as like the Pegasus Turbo 1 or 2. The next version is still really nice, and if you get it in the right size, personally, I would go up a half a size in these. They do fit a little bit snug. Honestly, you get a lot of bang for your buck. It's like the premium version of the Nike Pegasus line, considering you get Zoom X instead of like React. But all in all, it's a pretty comfortable pair of sneakers that you get, and it's very versatile as well. You can use these for different purposes like walking, running, or weightlifting as well. Sometimes the higher stacks, the crazy foam cushions, just not really good for weightlifting or anything like that. But I would say that this one is an all-around great pair of sneakers because of that. And the price point at $60 instead of $80, again, it's just enough to go, okay, yeah, this is the right price point. It's $90 off of retail, so the established price is $150. You're getting a lot of value for that $60 price. If you guys have other ones that you guys would recommend under that $100 price point, please leave a comment in the comment section. If it's one that I know, I'll definitely call it out in Twitter and stuff. If it's one that I don't know, it's something that I'll check out. Now, those are not the only deals available on Nike and Adidas right now. Let's go ahead and cover some of my other favorites that are on the list in the description of the video, again, if you guys are interested. So, Nike VaporMax 2021 Flyknit on sale for 84 bucks. This would be a runner-up. It's not the most comfortable though in my mind, but retail on those is $210. So, extremely good price, lots of colorways as well available. One that I've been interested in and haven't pulled the trigger on, the Nike Air Max TWSE. 160 at retail, but these ones are actually on sale for only 65 bucks. Love the huge air bubble on those. 65 is not a bad price at all. And then you also have the Nike Air Max 270s, which are as low as 86 bucks. These ones usually retail at around 150 as well. And these ones are like the NMDs of Adidas. Like they're the ones that are on everyday people's feet. They are very popular amongst non-sneakerhead people, so throwing that out there. One that caught my eye for $75 instead of $185, we have a Nike Air Max 97 OG, and this is an original colorway actually, but for $75 instead of $185, not bad at all. I never actually tried this one, but it was very interesting looking. This is the Nike ISPA or ISPA Sense Flyknit. Retail on these is whopping $200, but now you can get them on sale for $80 for a couple different colorways. Nike Air More Uptempo 96 has select colorways as low as $70 instead of $170, so $100 off of retail. Pretty incredible. The Nike ACG Air Zoom Guiadome Gore-Tex version is on sale for $130 instead of $230. So again, another $100 off of retail. The Nike Zoom X Zagama Trail shoe is actually on sale for $77 instead of $160. I tried these ones, did a review on these as well. Overall, I really like the comfort in these. I wish they had a Gore-Tex version though. If you're a fan of the Nike Air Penny 2, a nice colorway is on sale for $80 now. Retail was $200 on these. I don't know what they were thinking. They should have been $150 retail. And also the Nike Air Flyknit Racers are on sale for 63 bucks instead of $160 in good sizes. These have been on sale for quite a while, and honestly, not a bad shoe. Pretty comfortable overall. And the upper on these like remind you of the OG Flyknit uppers, which is something I really liked. Lastly, the Nike Go Fly's only in small sizes, but they're available for $48. Now my kid is a size 3.5 right now, roughly. I got him these in a 4.5 and a 5.5 just because for the price point, super nice. And these are marketed towards people that can't put on their shoes very easily. However, what better market than kids? Transitioning 25% off of Adidas. Score Big is the code. For $63 instead of $150, you have the Ant-Man x Ant-Man Marvel Adidas Boost You Wear Selects. These things are actually pretty nice as well. Anthony Edwards is finally getting his own signature model. This one is themed after the Ant-Man movie and Ant-Man Anthony Edwards, so pretty awesome collaboration, honestly, for 63 bucks. $103 instead of $230. We have the Terex Free Hiker Gore-Tex 2.0 Hikers. These are my favorite sneaker boots pretty much ever with the Gore-Tex on these things. Very waterproof for the price. And honestly, like pumpkin patch seasoning, Christmas tree season, these are going to be the best things for you if you like sneaker boots. There's select Adidas NMD R1s on sale as low as $48. You have to scrub a little bit, click and see which sizes are available, but might be worth doing it if you have a smaller size or a bigger size because they do have select sizes available. They also do have a lot of women's colorways and kids colorways in the NMD R1s. For those wondering, I put a link in the description as well for all pairs. And the Adidas Adifoam SLTN, I did a video on these as well. 42 bucks instead of retail at 100. Not a bad shoe, pretty comfortable overall as well. One that I just recently got that I plan on doing a video on very soon, the ZN Chill Light Motion Plus. 45 instead of 120. Now I've been interested in this Light Motion Plus pair of sneakers, and overall on feet it's actually pretty comfortable, surprisingly comfortable. It's a little bit narrow for my preference, but for $45 instead of 120, definitely something worth looking at. And you can get pretty decent colorways for that. Select colorways of the Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 are on sale for as low as $105 instead of that $200 price point. Personally, they should still be $180. They should be down to $86 on sale right now, but 105 is not bad at all. They have a really nice colorway of the Adidas Alpha Boost V1 for $49 instead of $120. I did a review on this shoe as well. Something I actually really like the look of for a shoe that only bases at $120. On sale though for $49, really nice price point. And you can get select colorways of the Adilet Comfort Slides for $15 instead of that retail of $40. Some of them are actually excluded from the discount. Other ones are actually included. So check the link and then try to click on the different colorways and see which ones are available. Some of them, again, will say excluded on the right. And the last deal, I'm not sure if it's still available or not, but the New Balance 530s are as low as $70. I actually have a video coming out on these as well. Something I really like, only $100 retail. For $70 is actually pretty decent. It kind of has the same sort of vibes as like the Vomeros and stuff, like the older Nike Vomero 5s. So definitely a nice shoe. 530s in hand and on feet are much better than I expected for a $100 pair of New Balance. Anyways, that's my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, drop a like in the video. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I appreciate you all for stopping by and watching. Hopefully you guys found some good deals out there. And again, if you guys use my links, I do get a kickback and it lets the brands know that you support the channel. It helps bring more content like this to you guys. And so it's greatly, greatly appreciated. Have a good rest of the day though. I'm still a bit under the weather, trying to get better as soon as I can. Hopefully we'll see you guys back though for more videos. All right, peace guys.